Grand Rising. Let's just do an extended version on who the hell these white supremacists are. Okay? One more time. Just for, those of us that are, I might be late to the game. Like I said, I'll be talking because I'll be in my own bubble. I had no choice to be that way because of the way that the shit was set up. This is what I'm coming to the conclusion. So can't nobody I can't really be mad at myself, and I can't be mad at other people. And other people really can't be mad at me. It's just the way it is. And I was just sitting here thinking, right? Because I'm gonna go ahead and get down on something real quick. Because I'm tired of people with these stupid ass terms that keep keeping us in situations where we cannot grow. But I just happen to be randomly looking at this coat of arms here. I want to say this is one of the English coat of arms. But you notice how, because we talked about this, kind of like the symbolism in the hieroglyphs. Now it's what they told you and what I done told you, what I showed you. Okay, again, you can pick whichever one you want, but at the same time, I feel like why some of the shit that we found on here just being regular motherfuckers supposedly? Why is it some of the stuff that we found on here more telling than what they told us when it comes to modern day Egypt or Egyptology, which is just them talking about that new Egypt over there. The pyramids, and like I said, in South America and Mexico is older than them pyramids. The mounds, the mounds that are truncated pyramids. Okay, like the Etowah mound, I believe it's called, and other mounds that are here, they're truncated pyramids. Pyramids with the head cut off. Same way as the people here that had their heads cut off. Same way we're looking at this red represent the blood, and the white and the blue represent the water. Okay? Look, it's even cut into 4. All right? So again, you got the original and the knockoff. You got the original and the knockoff. So again, anybody talking about they building back better, it don't matter what the fuck you thought. You still got the knockoff. You still ain't got the original. The authentic, real genome. And it's real. All of it is real. All of it, from the skin tone to the body to the everything to the mind, it is authentic and fucking original. It may not be as fast as these artificially inseminated versions. It may not be, as shiny as your knockoff version, but it is what the fuck it is. So when we're looking at this, we see the fleur-de-lis here. I don't know, I'm getting Creole energy here. Okay. And we seeing how, again, these things are wrapped in the water or whatever. Okay. So I don't know, I'm getting Creole, and I'm also getting French, and I'm also, again, them being our oldest so-called allies, right? So again, we're talking about we're talking about black nobility. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's just a lot more that we can discover, but at the end of the day, it's whatever they gave us the perception of and what it really is. But you see how these lions here, okay? They're trapped. If you really look at these lions, they're trapped here. This is the blood here, okay? Most of the time, this is earth going against earth, or brothers going against brothers. And look, maybe even if you look at this, look, these are pregnant. Look, to impress. The Empress. It's almost like these are babies in the stomachs or the wombs. Now you see this going up like this is something else. It could be, again, this could be something else underneath here. Okay. Whatever this is looks strange as hell. Okay. It could be, again, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this animal didn't have this, but maybe, hell, this could be something that it adopted. Again, because we talking about Israel, it could be the light, or again, the other version, or the Ish version. Okay. Protecting her young. So people they saying, oh, who let these white people over here, or who let these people over here? Well, first of all, it was dark-skinned people that came over here first. And again, it would be whoever was already here but the people that first came here were not all raping and pillaging, killing. it was them that came over here to look for possibly their royal heirs here that were in the um possibly in servitude to these particular royal families, but they shouldn't have been coming bringing their ass over here unless it was invited. So you know what I'm saying, it's still the same. Like I don't know how to put it, because actually if we really look at it again, there were more so-called slaves brought out of the Americas. So-called slaves, so-called black people or Africans brought out of the Americas than in. There was only about 250,000 or so brought in. And again, I don't even believe that those are the actual dark-skinned races. I think that those were the first slaves here in Americas was the foreign, we won't even use black or white. We'll say the foreign energies that were brought in here. Those were the first Slavnik, or it means something like, I think it has something to do with olive tone or something like this, or lighter version or whatever. So those were the first, right? So we don't like to talk about so-called, this is why I say so-called white slavery, because when I say that, most people are going to be able to resonate quickly with what I'm saying. But if you look deeper, okay, it wasn't real, it was the Slavnik people. We should really just use that term. That's why what I was saying about my argument about the education system is meant to train you to see something some way. Gives you a perception. Same thing with the church. They give you a perception, right? And most of these pastors don't know a damn thing about what that book is. And we want to talk about, again, if we talk about Esther, we want to talk about truth. The Bible is kind of like telling the truth, just like the serpent was in the fucking beginning. Yes, people may say it's I'm spelling cast spells, but damn near I look at it as a grimoire for really the Americas, because whatever they telling you is the Holy Land over there is really the second portion of it. It's the knockoff. The real original shit is all here in America. It's all been under your feet the whole damn time. It's all been, so it is almost like a damn grimoire. It is something, again, that is a tool, especially the Old Testament. It's something that was a tool for the ancestors to guide or to see. But if you have that cap on your mind when it comes to the churches, this is why all that shit had to kind of go for a lot of us. Because we're jumping outside of that. We're actually looking and breaking down what it actually really means. I don't want no perception of what it is. I don't want to guess what it is. I don't want to think what it is. I want to know. It's just a sense that some of us have, again, like that temperance card, we have a form of inner fucking alchemy where we able to, internalize shit. It's like an automatic something where I hear something and I can tell you what we're more than likely talking about. And when I see someone, I can read their fucking energy and tell you whether they can be trusted or not. It's like a fucking weapon. So again, with them leaving, again, these particular bloodlines of Americans behind the borders, even because of their possibly because of their written status. When sources telling you that you don't have to do none of that shit, you are it. But a lot of people give up because they believe in so-called white supremacy, and they're waiting for somebody that's so-called white to be right about whatever the fuck it is that's being said. Anybody else, they want to call them crazy or cast them out. But really, a lot of these energies and a lot of these feminine energies that seem like they running things right now, they just don't want the true empress in her position. And a lot of these emperors as well, because they feel like it's going to be something different. When again, the empress is the one, the empress is all the empress was doing was trying to uplift the masculine energies too. Because I don't think, even just because we know it was a matriarchy, I don't think that there's one above the other. I look at those images of ancient Egypt and I see them standing side by fucking side. So why is the American empress feeling like she don't have a crowd, or she don't have a tribe, or she don't have an emperor? Why? But all these other women are running around here getting looking luxurious and basically saying, let them eat cake. And again, the empress ain't got to do all that and do all this, but she's still that. She don't have to have all that shit and still be that. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, there's no argument. I'm not sitting here trying to convince nobody or get nobody on my side or my team, because me, with whatever, again, and motherfuckers want to try to act like it's a difference because you've been cut off, or because, whatever These people are using a firmament to block this energy, or an iron dome possibly to block this energy from source. So it's a little bit harder work. But again, it ain't doing nothing but sharpening the fucking blade, if you ask me. It ain't doing nothing but sharpening the fucking blade. And I'm just saying, how a man gonna be man enough if the man can't even step to the Empress? And if he know the Empress is in danger, or the Empress was in danger, I would think that they would already came and scooped up the Empress. So again, I don't know what the fuck we dealing with. I gotta test your motherfucking spirit. I ain't just about to be walking out of here with nobody, and I ain't about to be just walking up to anybody or anybody's house or anybody's buildings or anybody anything. You know, it's just somebody just want a reason to fucking, you know what I'm saying, blast my fucking head off. You know what I'm saying? But then again, they really feel like they can't, because they still need it for whatever they need it for. They want to keep that version and the other version, but they want to keep the real Empress buried, so they can utilize and tap in whenever the fuck they want to, while they parade around with all these idols. Again, it's the true sense of God here, living God presence on this motherfucking earth. They know its worth. They know my worth. It's just like, all I look at it is, I am the earth, but then again, the earth joining with the earth, okay? And then again, if we keep on reading, we'll see that one came up on top. It's usually the idol version that comes on top. The 400 years is over and we saying, hell no, not this time. We got what the fuck it take. Move the fuck out the way. I just feel like how jealous these women are and how envious these women are. Okay, man, I think this look like a lizard here or a snake here, hugging on the rib cage of this lion. Matter of fact, so this might be represent the children of the lion and the serpent and the fucking maybe a wolf, or maybe, I don't know, whatever the hell this thing might be here. Okay, I don't know. This one look like a white rabbit at the top. Yeah. Look at it. It's almost like it's evolving, like a dragon or something. Wait, hold on. This might look like a dragon. Okay. 3. Okay. Yeah, this might look like a dragon right here. I don't know. This tail of this one up here look kind of funny too. You know, it's almost look like a serpent here. Yeah. So it's kind of like, again, left beyond the borders with no kind of defense, no real defense on the plane. But I feel like, again, there's always an energy watching here. This is what I feel. But there's sneaky ways for people to get around or to tap into your shit, though. Like in the astral world, or astral energy. Okay? So again, maybe this is why they chose a sleeping spell or a sleep disorder or something like that in order to, do whatever they did. But yeah, this definitely is, I don't know, representing, like I said, the earth oppressing or whatever these earthly lions. This is just what I see. It's just so weird once you really think about it. But again, look underneath this one. It's deteriorating, though. All right, it's deteriorating. When it's up top, again, think about the red hats of the Moors and the Shriners and the Muslims. When we're talking about tarot, even the sneaky Pete energy. To oppress, they use their power positions and their crafty counsel in their high places, right? Satanic energy in their high places in order to suppress and oppress the original lions. This might be representing the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Because when it's on the bottom, the Holy Spirit, or maybe this is a child, this could be, but it seems like it's oppressed, or there's more something squishing that energy here. This could be the child, okay? So it's kind of like giving me that oppressive energy of me not really being able to tap in. Now, again, when I felt like everybody else was asleep with me and we were so-called woke a couple years back, and we were all just on the same level on the surface, what people were showing me, but I had to say that it's something deeper with people. Just not even reading their energy as this is a good or a bad person, but what the fuck do this person really know? How long had they been knowing? You know, what information do they know about you? How long have these people been put in your life? What the fuck is we really talking about? So then that's when it came to the whole Truman aspect and just said, okay, I know what this is. All right. And it's either the divine masculine is the one trying to lead me out of that mindset or that area, or I'm the one that tapped into the divine masculine head. And then when he found my soul or found that connection, then it was something that helped lead him out of something that he was going through. And it might be something that goes back and forth, vice versa, because it's more just about that connection than anything. So again, when you hurt the other and put somebody above that other, then you harming yourself. You losing track of your sight. So you might have something that's in the likeness of the Empress, but it ain't gonna be the Empress. And the Empress ain't never changed herself to look like another motherfucker. Never. So I'm just saying. I mean, I think people just got some shit misconstrued around here. Really. And then this whole like manipulative energy. It's whoever got my motherfucking best interest at heart. That's who I trust at this point in time. Other than that, there's no friends in any type of... and that's what I'm saying about these groups and stuff that have been started. These secret societies and stuff like that where people wear these silly things. I mean, even people in the community, they wear these silly things like the red beret one day, the black beret. It's costumes. This is acts. It's just that's how they is, because I'm just saying it's all about what's flashy in front of you or whatever, when deep down in the core, they ain't standing on nothing that's fucking solid foundation, but some damn documents that been doctored up and some paperwork and shit that been... I mean, if you look into what the fuck the paperwork is, you'll notice that it's not... It can't stand when we're talking about the original people versus whatever. So again, we still talking sons of God versus sons of man. Until the sons of God realize that they are gods, and with the little information that we do dig up and give, again, not saying we the only ones with this information, because we all got Akashic records, but it's just these Akashic records is going to run a little bit more deeper and a lot more thicker. It's more we dealing with the root instead of the trunk or the branches or the fruit of the tree or the strange fruit or the original fruit. It's deeper than all that shit. So again, if you really look at roots in the tree, in the ground, it do kind of look like a serpent. I mean, it just does. But the roots is fucking strong. So at the end of the day, I just feel like it's all about some kind of competition or something, or who gonna win, or who gonna get this, or what if the Empress is like that? Well, I say shame on these emperors and shame on these other masculine energies that have, again, soul connections or ties with me, because they already know who the fuck I am. Maybe we just waiting for me to tell the world who it is or what the fuck it is. So you put on all the costume and shit, and I can sit here with the same dress I had on yesterday. I'm about to get in the shower this morning. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do around here like this. It ain't gonna never change nothing about the core, the heart, the soul, and the mind of this motherfucker. That's how I look at it. And yes, I feel like I do have my sailor, and I'm gonna go ahead and calm down. But I feel like, again, I just woke up and I'm just like in this mode. Like, what? You motherfuckers getting on my nerves. What? I don't know. But it's really just not. You know what I'm saying? Because I can never give up on the mission or the people or anything like this, or the masculines or feminines that's right. Okay? See, because I can't even really... I can't deny that I'm not somebody that like to get my information from. I like to find it myself. But I believe that people... I'm the type of person that I'm just equal. I'm just a fair person. So even if I don't like what you're doing, I don't like you personally, that don't mean that I can't observe your information to say, oh, what is these people teaching my people? What are they teaching people? You know what I'm saying? Just like anybody else, any kind of... It's just like anybody. So again, I can admire someone's energy or something like this or whatever. without being a stalker, without getting my information from them, without, piggybacking off of them all the time, but it's also to retaliate. It's also to see what people that's coming against me is saying. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of keeping my ears to the fucking streets at the end of the day, being someone that's more of a concealed or whatever energy. And again, I'm just somebody that don't have to hate on nobody because what they doing. I don't ever want nobody to have to be suppressed or put under me for me to be able to crawl on top of them. If you got what it takes, why the fuck would you have to be why would you be using feminine energies? Why would feminine energies or masculine energies be coming to do spell work and all this goofy shit to somebody if you got what it takes? Why would all these people have to team up together to come against one person or one family? You know what I'm saying? If you got what it takes, why? It's obvious because you don't. And you hover and you sit over and you watch all the time because you know what it is. It's just what it is.